Well, to put it in clear context, what elicited the Vice President's remarks at the book launch yesterday was when he was speaking on Bella Aduke. He was talking on when Aduke spoke about forgiveness, that he had forgiven all those who, in his words, persecuted him. And so the Vice President, riding on that particular discussion, riding on that particular statement, also gave his own analysis, gave his own view of what transpired when he was government, in which he mentioned the way and manner former President Goodluck Jonathan, the administration, attempted to remove him from government as being the governor of Borno State. And so he spoke on how it was that former Speaker Aminu Tambuwal and of course Bella Aduke advised the then President Jonathan against removing him. And then, unfortunately for us, we have some section of the media that has taken it out of context. And so I think that is totally wrong, because what the Vice President was speaking about was about how the administration of former President Goodluck Jonathan attempted to perpetually remove him from office. Now, the word there is remove. Okay, what we have in play in Rivers State now is being want to be juxtaposed with given the rupture in the media, in some section of the media over this, is that here you have a Vice President who is criticizing, so to speak, or picking holes in the actions of the President. Let me put it for the records that this Vice President is totally in support of the actions taken in Rivers State. This Vice President has never questioned the action of Mr. President and would never do that. This Vice President said that, look, that there was an attempt to remove him from office by the then President of Nigeria, President Goodluck Jonathan. What we have in play today is suspension of a governor, right? Suspension of the government of Sim Fubara in Rivers State. It is totally different from the attempted removal of the then Governor Kashim Shettima in Borno State. And I think we must give accolades to the President, because if not for his actions, if not for the bold decision he took in Rivers State, by now nobody would have been discussing about Sim Fubara. He would have been perpetually impeached. Impeached means, look, there wouldn't have been any space for him to come back. And so if you have a situation where you have discussions, as it is being alleged, going on to bring him back, I mean, it gives some accolade that, look, that this president exercised wisdom. Because otherwise, by now, Sim Fubara would have been gone. And nobody would have been talking about his coming back. But through that action, you can see that, look, that there's opportunity for the governor to come back. Secondly, again, is the calm and peace that has returned to Rivers State ever since this particular president took this action. We have seen stability in Rivers State. We have seen calmness return to Rivers State against the destruction of properties, both at the state level and of course some of our national assets being destroyed at that point in time, as against the credible intelligence report too that was at the disposal of Mr. President. So for those who are trying to pitch the heads of Mr. President and his vice, I dare say there is nothing like that. This Vice President remains loyal, absolutely loyal, remains committed to the renewable agenda of Mr. President, and will continue to support this President. And let no one be deceived. For each and every member of this administration, from the Vice President down to his aides, we are in support, totally in support of the President's actions, no regrets whatsoever.